Welcome back to the channel and part 2 of our Peak District adventure. After easing ourselves in with a short walk up the Thor's Cave the day before, today we're taking on something a little bigger and a lot steeper. We're heading up Jacob's Ladder, one of the Peak District's most iconic routes, and pushing all the way to the district's highest summit, Kinder Scout. From rugged trails to sweeping views, this hike has everything that makes the Peak District unforgettable. So let's get into it. Right, good morning guys, day number 2, we're off to Kinder Scout. Just jumped out that lovely hot tub there. Absolutely gorgeous, crisp, frosty morning. If we just look over the side here, we've got a little posse of ducks. Oh guys, pick up on some scran. Aye, make you a bacon sandwich.
This is what happens when you feed the ducks once. Oh, just stood waiting. Do you want a bit more? I'm not supposed to give you bread. It's not good for you.
The drive to our starting point for Kinder Scout took just over 40 minutes. On the way, we passed through the beautiful spa town of Buxton before joining the A623 and skirting the slopes of Mam Tor. From there, we descended into the stunning Hope Valley, eventually rolling into Barber Booth, our starting point for today's adventure.
What an absolutely gorgeous, crisp, wintry morning. So we're just parked here at Barber Booth. It's got a pay and display, and you can also use the Ringo app, the code. So Barber Booth. We're going to park in the little village of Edale. But we found when we looked at it on the map, it's actually about an extra, I think it's 1.5 miles or 2 miles away from the Pennine Way, taking us up to the Kinder Scout. So yeah, we're parked here. Got a helicopter over there carrying materials from just over here up to the top. I'm guessing it's stone and whatnot for the paving, for the paths up there. Here's another look at this car park. There's a pay and display machine there. How much was the pay and display for? How many hours was it?
£7 for all day.
£7 for all day.
I think it runs out at 7 o'clock though. The parking restrictions after that time.
Right. We better get a move on in there. Let's go. So there you go. Those of you that were wondering how you got those big paving slabs up on the hills and the mountains, this is how it's done. The guy back there was saying that helicopter makes over 100 trips in a day. This is I think they've been here a day and a half already. Yesterday they struggled a bit because it was a bit windy. It's a fresh one today.
Freezing.
Yeah, got that sun through my lugs again. So it's about 1.7 miles from here to Jacob's Ladder, which is like the steep ascent up to Kinder Scout. And I think, is it Kinderlow?
Kinderlow is a trigger.
Kinderlow is where the trig is. The actual summit of Kinder Scout's a bit further over, but the National Trust own this, so they installed the trig at Kinderlow to stop like erosion and whatnot at the true summit. So we'll probably just go up to Kinderlow. A bit further along, you've got Kinder Downforce, is it? Which is like I think it's the highest waterfall in the Peak District. And on like windy days, the wind kind of blows the water back up, so it's like an upward going waterfall instead. So the road we're actually on is the Pennine Way, and in the distance over there, that's where Jacob's Ladder starts, and then Kinder Scout. Surprising's just one of these here. So if you look over here, you'll see Mam Tor. You just see the road snaking down there. Probably make out people up on the top. It's quite a popular one as well. So yeah, this is the largest peak in the Peak District. Highest summit, 636 metres. A bit like the Wainwrights, the Peak District has the Ethels, which I mentioned in yesterday's video. So there's actually 95 Ethels in total. This will be our first one, the highest one. And we might pick up 1 or 2 before we leave. So we've got a campsite round the corner here, Upper Booth farm campsite. There you go, Butchie, if you're watching and you fancy doing this, bring the motor up here. Nice little bird running underneath here. Tell you what, it's cold today. Didn't bring gloves either. It's going to be fun flying the drone up at the top. Instant regret. couldn't have picked a better day for the day. Sun's out, blue skies. I think the rest of the week it's going to get a bit rainy in patches, but tomorrow we've got Dovedale planned in, the Dove Stones. There's a couple of caves and whatnot down there. Thursday we've got Lodge Church. I might even hop down into Castleton as well. And then on the final day, Friday, the day we're coming back, we're going to do Harbour Rocks. Nice little cottage here. Old, getting told off. The old telephone box, look. So they normally fit defibrillators and those now, don't they? Here we go, coming to a little junction here, up at Booth Farm and campsite. And then Jacob's Ladder is 1 mile this way. A nice little bridge we're coming over here. So why Jacob's Ladder? I'm pretty sure I can remember a movie called Jacob's Ladder from sure it was like the early 90s or late 80s. Here we are, the National Trust High Peak Estate. So residents only past this point. Absolutely beautiful day though. Wouldn't think it was the 25th of November. So still on the Pennine Way, we're about a mile away from Jacob's Ladder now, before we start the long steep ascent. Used to a loving life. Couple of houses here. He said Daniel's Photography. Bex has got a new swanky headgear. So Jacob's Ladder, just in that little valley there. I'm not sure what this rock formation is at the top. If I find out, I'll stick it on the side of the video for you. But he's the beast. You'll see in about half an hour's time. So I think those rocks up on the top there are Edale rocks. And looks like there's like a balancing rock up there as well. Nice little swimming hole down there. That's nice in the summer. Definitely not on a day like this though. And here we are, just coming around the corner. Welcome to Jacob's Ladder. There's a National Trust sign over there where it starts. Just come through this gate here. A couple of nice little cascades up there, and then this is where it starts. Here we are, a National Trust sign for the High Peak Estate in Jacob's Ladder. Now we start the ascent. Wait, I'll get pulled up the ascent. Method in the madness. Beautiful here. I think Bex was a little bit hesitant last night when I told her it was about a 9 to 10 mile circular. Steep. Definitely steep. Whew. Let's give you a look back down.
Early morning, crisp and clear. Southcote's crew, no trace of fear. Tony, Bex and AJ bright, ready for the mountain's height. Lunaboo with wagging tails, ignoring all the blustery gales. Family fun, a joyful sound as we leave the sleepy ground. Oh, Kinder Scout, you call our name through icy wind and sun's warm flame. Jacob's Ladder, steep and grand, highest summit in this land. Adventures calling, wild and free. The Peak District just for me.
Right, I think that may be the top of Jacob's Ladder now. We'll come to a little cairn. Give us a look at this. Way cairn. What's it say? Public footpath to Jacob's Ladder into Edale. Oh, we'll have the flats for a bit there. We're going to ascend up this next bit. You're in there. And then come up and over to to Kindle and then Kinder Scout. Another little ascent to come up now. Oh, it's a canny pull up there, wasn't it? Steep. So, got another little way marker there. Steam's coming off me. Tell you what, you can tell I haven't been on the treadmill for a while. Going off my backside. I'm pleased we didn't start at Edale.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So this rock formation we're coming up through here, I think that's Swine's Back. And then we're going to jut along the tops there. Kindle is one of those. Well, we've definitely got some height now. Just make out that chopper in the background again. Taking that rock up to the top. So yeah, that's Swine's Back. 1,997 feet, I believe. Swing it back around. Right then, we're just skirting past Swine's Back. Right, I think that's pretty much it for climbing now. And I'm pleased about it. Finally on the flat. No, it's still half a mile away from Kindle. I think it's straight up past that mountain rocks there. So this is Edale rocks that we're coming to now. Kindle sits behind that, and then Kinder Scout further. No, so we thought potentially that was Kinder Scout or Kindle, but it's not. Just looks like some sort of edge summit. So we're going to have a little break at Edale rocks. We'll get the drone out again. Might have some lunch. Getting a bit closer to Edale rocks now. Whew. So they do look a bit like the Easter Island heads, all grouped together. Pretty cool. Almost at the rocks now, guys. Edale rocks. Time for a picnic here, AJ? Definitely. Yeah, well deserved picnic. And here we are. Edale rocks. Kindle sat just behind us, about 0.3 miles away. Oh, look at those views now. Glorious. It was a slog, but it's well worth it. So we'll just give you a look from the top of these rocks. Unfortunately, some dirty buggers left a load of rubbish in amongst there, look. It's like a bin bag, just full of litter, bottles and everything. Why? Why would you bring it up and just leave it, dump it up here? Look at this, it's cool. We'll not go too far though, because we've got the dogs.
Footsteps steady, breath in air, each new vista beyond compare. Up the path, a challenging climb, making memories, defying time. Though the air bites cold and keen, every moment feels serene. With our canine furry friends on this journey that transcends. Oh, Kinder Scout, you call our name through icy wind and sun's warm flame. Jacob's ladder, steep and grand, highest summit in this land. Adventures calling, wild and free. The Peak District just for me. Every step a story told, braver than the days of old. Feel the strength within our stride, with nowhere left to run and hide from the beauty all around on this ancient hallowed ground.
So that's where we've just been. And we're just coming up to the summit point now, or Kindle. I tell you what, it's absolutely freezing on the top here. We stopped for a picnic and just turned up the popsicles, didn't we? Summit is upon us. Got another little way marker cairn here. And we're looking out for a white trig just past this. This will be the summit of Kindle. Summit in sight, dude. AJ's gone for it. Come on, let's not that summit. He's first, Ethel. Yo, here we are. Kindle, 636 metres. AJ's first Ethel, our first Ethel. That's cool, isn't it? In the distance, I think that'll be Manchester over there. The name Kinder Scout comes from Old Norse meaning water over the edge, referencing the waterfall now known as Kinder Downfall.
Oh, Kinder Scout, you call our name through icy wind and sun's warm flame. Jacob's ladder, steep and grand, highest summit in this land. Adventures calling, wild and free. The Peak District just for me.
And there we have it, Kinder Scout ticked off, our first Ethel, 636 metres. Okay, thanks for watching. We're going to head back down to the car now and get warmed up, and I think we're going to arrive a stop in Castleton or Buxton on the way back to the lodge for some dinner. Look at those views now, like coming through the clouds, beautiful. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. We'll bring you back either when we're sat in a nice warm pub somewhere or back at the lodge. Never stopped all day.
After a 7-mile hike, we definitely worked up an appetite, so we made our way into the beautiful spa town of Buxton to refuel with a well-earned pint and dinner.
So we're now in the town of Buxton, lovely little town, and we're going to head to the King's Head for a bit of grub. Got the Christmas trees up, so I had a look online and they look like they've got a decent menu here. Right, so decided we have gone for the nachos to share with barbecue pulled pork. And as the main course, we've gone for the ultimate ribs and chicken fried. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. We've got some nachos to share as well. We got AJ. Sweet corn for starters, fish fingers, chips. Right, end of day 2. We've got one tired little boy and one tired boo-boo. Good night, guys.
As always, thanks for watching, and please take the time to like, comment and subscribe.